constantly say also, when he talks about the Indian growth, he wants the Indian aviation also to assist the growth of India, this thing. And the number of airports, which is staggering number, 74 airports we had in 2014, and no other country in the world has achieved this kind of success where we have doubled from 74 to the almost 157 airports in the country, sir. This is a huge and staggering number, which surprises the best of the countries in the world also. And if you look at the domestic air passenger traffic, what was to be 67 million in 2014, it is 153 million right now, which is more than doubled also. And the number of aircrafts that were there, the fleet size used to be 400 in 2014, and now in 10 years we have made it to 813. This also we have doubled. And there are many other aspects which have doubled, which have improved. I'll talk about it. Has not doubled. Airfares have not doubled, that much I can say right now, and I'll talk about it also. Sir, regarding
Mr. John Britas,
regarding the growth of civil aviation, I have presented it to you some of the basic stats which give us a look into the industry on how it has improved. But today we are seeing civil aviation as not just the basis of these numbers. We are not saying that, and when we talk about aviation, it is how many airports we have, how many passengers we are increasing. This we are wanting to deep dive into this aspect. The growth that we have observed is just the tip of the iceberg, and we believe civil aviation has a lot of potential to drive the economy of the whole country. We are looking at the MRO sector. We are looking at how to build our own aircraft here. We are looking at how to skill our own people so that they don't need to go abroad and come back and work in the civil aviation industry here. And we are looking at bringing in more expertise into the industry, let it be in terms of production, let it be in terms of manufacturing. And that is why one of the principal things that we are bringing in this new act is the definition for design, maintenance, and manufacture. Sir, in the earlier act, Indian Aircraft Act, only the word maintenance was mentioned. And even that, there was no definition for it. But now we are adding in design, and we are adding in manufacture also. And we are thoroughly defining all these three terms, which are very important for us, Indian aviation industry, to go forward. And how will these definitions help, sir? The ICAO, when it looks at all these countries on who is going to manufacture airplanes, it looks at how is it being backed up by the legislations in that country. And till now, if we say that we are trying to manufacture our own plane, we don't have any legislation which defines as such that what is the design of an aircraft, what are the airworthiness of an aircraft, what should be the type certification of the aircraft. Is the country ready to do that or not? But now, under the leadership of Narendra Modi ji, we are strongly saying that India is at a stage where it can design, manufacture, and maintain its own aircraft. And that is the direction in which we want to level up and go forward in the civil aviation industry. And if you look at many more other statistics I have, sir, which shows that there is a huge potential in this country. And right now we are moving forward in that. And as we add these definitions of design, we are making India as a state of design, making India as a state of manufacture, making India as a state of maintenance, we see that there is a huge potential to create economic activity, and especially job creation. Sir, one number, ICAO, which is International Civil Aviation Organization, and many other international bodies, they've all come out with one figure, the multiplier effect. One job that you want to create or in the civil aviation industry, it leads to ultimately creating 6.7 times the number of jobs. So the kind of effect civil aviation has in job creation or economic activity is very, very huge. So we have to tap into this potential, and this new act that we are bringing helps us well into that direction, sir. And other than that, like I've said, we have organized the whole sections in the earlier act itself. So there is a clearer picture. Now, if you want to look at what are the actions of DGCA, then we thoroughly know what are the powers of DGCA and how the powers of central government should be in terms of civil aviation. Everything is listed very, very properly. And on top of that, if you look at the consultations, wide number of consultations have happened with the public, with the DGCA, with the AAI, all the important stakeholders, BCAS, all the other ministries that are concerned. After thorough consultations with all these ministries, it is after that, then we have compiled everything, sir. We have taken what the good suggestions are, and we have tried to brought it into the principal act right now. And now, on top of that, I'll talk about some of the important features that we are bringing in with the bill. Now, sir, almost thousands of pilots are getting trained in this country today. and we have spoken to them. We have asked that, do you have any challenges right now in the present scenario? Because we feel, right now I've said there are 800 aircrafts in the country. And sir, you would be surprised the number of aircraft orders we have that are coming in are more than 1,500 right now. And I keep talking to these airlines, and they're every month they keep saying, sir, we have ordered 50 more, we have ordered 100 more, because they see the potential that India has today and how we have to grow forward also. So as we bring in these new planes into the market, we would be needing more pilots also. On some situations, one aircraft would require, with all the FDTL limitations that they have, all the operational requirements they have, they would need up to 20 pilots. So imagine how many pilots our country would be needing as we move forward with all this fleet coming into the country also. And now we thought, let's talk to them. Let us see what their challenges are, how the whole pilot training industry is working today. And one important thing that they've mentioned is that while they go for this CPL, commercial pilot license training and all, one challenge that they face, they have to go through this radiography, the radio telephony certificate, the RTR certificate, which is called technically. This is something which they have to obtain, and flight radio telephony operator license. These are two things